Welcome to my channel. Even if you're short on time, you can still use this short sequence with a small ball to totally reset your body. Make sure that your ball is a little bit squishy, not too full. And we're going to start off sitting. Place the ball in your lower back. And then place the hands on the knees. Going to inhale. And exhale, rounding, so it's as if we're imprinting the lower back into the ball. And think of scooping your stomach in. And just make sure the ball is really placed in a position that feels comfortable for you. Inhale, exhale, scoop the stomach in. And you can choose to reach your fingertips forwards. I'm going to take little pulses, so drawing the stomach in and in, really feeling your vertebra opening up on the ball. Just a few more like that. Beginning to wake up the stomach. Open up in between the vertebra. And then come up. Going to take the ball a little bit further down to the mid-back. Again, you can start off with your hands on your knees. Inhale, exhale. Draw the stomach in. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. And you can either keep the hands here or reach them forwards, and little pulses in and in, connecting to the stomach muscles, feeling how the vertebra of the spine imprint on the ball, and then coming up. And we're going to place the ball in between the shoulder blades. Again, adjust it so it feels comfortable for you. Clasp the hands behind the head. And then open the elbows, allow the head to go back as far as feels comfortable. Open the shoulders. And on the next exhale, we're going to lengthen the neck, draw the stomach in, and come up. So gazing forwards, again feeling the stomach engaging. Inhale, opening back. Should feel really nice. Only going back as far as your neck would feels comfortable with. And exhale, coming back, drawing the stomach in, lengthening the spine. Let's do one more like that. Inhale to open. Exhale, coming up. And this time we're going to stay and do pulses here as well. Little pulses up and up. And up, so really scooping the stomach in, lengthening the neck, just a few more. And then going all the way back. And see how it feels to just gently move from side to side. And you can choose to keep your knees bent, or I'm going to straighten my legs. And if it feels good for your neck, then reach the arms out. And you're just stretching and lengthening the body. Breathing into that movement. Make sure it feels really nice. And then taking the ball out. And we're going to place the ball in between our inner thighs as high as feels comfortable. So we're really trying to get close to the pelvic floor. Going to take a breath in. So exhale, feel your pelvic floor muscles engaging, your stomach drawing in, and gently squeeze your inside thighs into the ball and just hold it for a moment. And then release. Again, we're really trying to waken up the pelvic floor and then the stomach. And squeeze a little bit more with your inside thighs onto the ball. And relax. Let's do one more exactly like that. Feeling that connection to the deep center of our body. Going to continue, and this time just add a little pelvic curl. So as you exhale, curl the tailbone off just a little bit. Continue squeezing and scooping your stomach in and relax it down. And again, as you exhale, squeeze. And back. Couple more just like that. Exhale, drawing the stomach in, Really feel the pelvic floor muscles engaging, lifting up towards the top of the head. One more time. And then you're going to put the ball in between your knees. This time as we exhale and draw the stomach in, we're going to lift the hips and keep going up as high as feels good. So push the feet down into the floor. Inhale and exhale, rolling down vertebra by vertebra, opening up through the vertebra of the spine. Again, exhale, push the feet down, float the hips up. So you should feel engagement of the back of the legs, rolling down vertebra by vertebra. Let's do one more just like that. And we're going to stay there and again squeeze in and in. Each time you want to engage your pelvic floor and stomach muscles a little bit more. Keep squeezing a few more times. And then just stay, slowly roll down, vertebra by vertebra. Clasp the hands behind the head. We're going to inhale. Exhale, bring the knees towards the forehead, forehead towards the knees, as if I really want to touch my head to the ball. And relax down. Again, squeeze the ball in towards you. Lift the hips up, lift the head towards the ball. And down. Let's do one more just like that. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. You're going to stay there for a moment. Release. Take the legs to a 90 degree angle. I'm going to think of bringing the opposite shoulder and elbow towards the knee and back, and then to the other side. So the knees are just moving very slightly. One goes forwards a little bit, one goes back. Let's just do that a couple more to either side. So even though it's small movement, I'm really feeling the oblique muscles beginning to work. Relax down. I'm going to take the ball and place it underneath the sacrum. So lift the hips up, find the comfortable place for the ball, and then just rocking the hips up and down. It should feel like a little massage for your back with the ball. Just notice how the spine, the vertebra of the spine move when you do that movement of the hips. And then bringing the knees in towards your chest. Make sure the ball is secure. We're going to take I need it up a bit more. We're going to toe touch. One toe down, scoop the stomach, and change. Bringing one knee in as the other foot reaches away. You might want to take it a little bit further away. And let's pick up the pace as if we're jogging on the spot. And keep going a little bit faster. Keep drawing the stomach in and bring both knees in towards the chest. I'm going to stretch the left leg out long and reach the right leg up. I'm getting a nice stretch behind the leg, but also on the front of the other leg. So staying there for a moment. And then change. Bend that knee in, stretch the right leg out, and then stretch the left leg as well. So it's a little bit of a balance challenge. Once you've found the balance, see how much you can breathe and relax into the stretch. Then I'm going to take both legs up and over towards the top of the head. And find a place you might want to hold onto your toes or behind your calves or anywhere else. To bring legs closer to your body. And I'm keeping my hips on the ball for now. And breathe. You might want to take your hips off just a little bit. And then reaching the toes up towards the ceiling. And we're going to open up the legs until we find a nice stretch on the inside thighs. Maybe even just finding a little bit of movement if that feels good. And then slowly closing the legs in, bending the knees. Going to take the ball out, placing it in between your knees. Open the hands to the sides and take both knees over to the right. And then squeeze the knees into the ball, bring it back to center. Over to the left, keeping the shoulders open. Squeezing the knees into the ball and back. So I'm going to go from side to side a few times. And getting a really nice rotation through the spine. And connecting to the oblique stomach muscles. Let's just do one more of those, either side. Then we're going to take the ball, place it on the floor and place the left knee on the ball. Just gently press with the hand, maybe even rock a little bit forwards and backwards if that feels good. And let's take that to the other side. So the ball's on the floor, the knees on the ball, pressing with the left hand down onto the leg. You might want to rock a little bit forwards and back. And then we'll finish off with the ball underneath the head like a pillow. You can have the legs bent or straight, whatever feels most comfortable. And lift the chin up and bring the chin down. So small movement, flexion and extension of the neck. And then find the neutral position and gently press the head into the ball and release. As you press, notice what's happening in the vertebra of the neck. Maybe you feel a sense of opening as the head gently presses down. And to work pretty gently here, it should feel nice. And then let's just finish off with circles. Circling the nose in one direction. And then in the other direction. So, I hope you enjoyed that very short sequence and that it's made a little difference to the way your body feels. And please subscribe so that we can do more classes together.